Okay, I got a really hilarious story to tell you later, but it has nothing to do with the show, so I'll tell you afterward.
Okay, let's make sure there's time afterwards.
Yeah. Biden. So what do you think about that?
Oh, wow. So, yeah, the news just came out before recording this.
Yes, thank God.
Yeah, so he's dropping out of the re-election. Well, I mean, as far as an old guy goes, good for him. Who wants to go through that?
Right? Like, share your final days.
4 years is really a long time.
Well, okay, so he has now endorsed Kamala Harris.
He's actually endorsing her. Okay. Yeah, she, I saw the news. She does inherit all his election money.
Oh, I didn't know that. So that's good because there's only 4 months left.
Yeah, there's not a lot of time
left. There is not a lot of time
left. Which means she's got to come up with a campaign partner.
Yes.
I wonder what that's gonna be like. You think it'll be a woman?
No. So, let me tell you my thoughts. I'm afraid if the white woman couldn't get elected, and you remember how people were when Hillary tried to run, right? I can't even begin to imagine what's going to happen now. But it is great that this guy decided to bow out. Because I was afraid.
Yeah.
Okay? I was like, I don't know if both these guys are going to make it to November, let alone 4 more years.
I mean, I think if you haven't been keeping up to date with the election news, right now is going to be the time.
Yeah.
I think this is really going to have people's eyes glued to the television about updates and everything.
Yep, that is definitely for sure. Welcome, everybody. If you don't know what you're listening to, we are Bubble Bath Stories, your favorite 15-minute podcast. I'm Nicky Trendz.
I'm Manny also.
And obviously, we planned on talking about all the hilarious fuckery that happened at the RNC this past week. And while preparing for this show, all this other stuff came out. So we obviously had to talk about it.
It's been a wild 6 days.
It feels crazy because, again, it feels like we weren't talking about elections for a very long time, and now it seems like that's all we're talking about.
You're right. We are.
There's a lot.
Away. Wow, 4 months.
There's a lot happening. We got the Olympics. We got election preparation. I don't really know what else is happening this year.
I
guess that's it. I guess it's just the Olympics and the election.
We'll keep you guys updated.
All right, so let's talk about the RNC.
Yeah.
I have so much to say.
Tell me about this Trump assassination skit, though.
Oh, wait, why are you calling it? Oh, yeah. All right, I'm just going to say it. It seems shady on all aspects. Yeah, everything about it screams.
This came out right like during the RNC time?
Like a day before or something, before his speech. So a Trump supporter, I guess, tried to shoot him, and everybody's saying that, the Democrats are to blame because they didn't have, experienced Secret Service.
Yeah.
But the guy was a Trump supporter.
He
was a Trump supporter that shot Trump.
Yeah, like a known one, too. I know, I'm weird. Confused. It's weird, but I was saying before, because, people have been talking about how they're going to rush to judgment and rush to see who we can blame as far as whose side of the field this came from. And, I mean, the truth is, man, like, what was I saying before? The teachers, hoping for teachers' rights?
Yeah.
They're not getting guns.
No.
The kids who are asking for gun reform, they're not getting guns.
No, well, what I think is funny, had we had some type of stricter gun laws, that Trump supporter would not have had access to a gun.
Like, it was a legally purchased weapon.
Well, let's just say they were milking that bad boy at the RNC.
Definitely.
People I was most embarrassed to see there. Matt Gaetz' new face. Amber Rose. Hulk Hogan was part of it. Greg Abbott.
Let's talk about Hogan for a second. First of all, he is only known as Hulk Hogan. He's got a real name, right?
Terry McGinnis.
Terry Bollea. But his teleprompter comes out as Hulk Hogan, right?
Yeah.
Everybody else gets a real name though.
Well, because he's Hulk Hogan. I mean, the whole thing was cringe.
This guy should not be doing that. Yeah, it was weird. He ripped his shirt off in front of everyone. I know that's a wrestling thing, but it's like my guy.
It was just bad. I was like, this is crazy. Okay, so let's talk about...
Who's the cringiest one to you?
Matt Gaetz' new face.
Yeah.
I mean, I am strongly against men getting plastic surgery on their face. Him and Kimberly, what's her name? Kimberly, I wrote it in my notes here. What's her name? It starts with a G. Kimberly Gula, or... Do you know what I'm talking about? She dates one of the Trump kids. Kimberly... Fuck, I have it in my notes. Well, anyway, her face is like kind of crazy too. And there's a lot of... before pictures, before she got with one of the Trump kids.
Yeah.
And after, and it's kind of sad.
Really?
Like, it's kind of, you kind of feel bad for her. Like, at least I do. I can't imagine that she's comfortable.
We'll post these pictures.
Yeah, for sure. But Matt Gaetz' new face is just like crazy. I am so against men getting any type of facelifts or anything like that.
You know, I did think that it was weird that Amber Rose was there speaking. Like, what was the representation? Not like that she's not, I guess, ethnic.
Well, no, she doesn't identify as black.
So she was there representing
I guess she forgot. No, I guess she just forgot she has black children. I'm really unsure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, some of the guest speakers, it's like, what class are they representing here?
Yeah.
To say, he's got our vote.
Because he got shot. Everybody was just like, they try to assassinate him. They try to take him down. And they did it. And everybody's like, yeah. And it's just like, everybody with the pads on their ear. The same people who hated masks, by the way.
Ever. Yeah.
Oh my God. And the Band-Aid was literally like, okay, so this is your ear, right? The Band-Aid is here. It's just covered all over right here.
It was really
embarrassing
weird.
Is what it
weird. Is. Yeah. Did you see the guy dressed like a wall? Like a brick
Yes.
wall?
Do you have any idea who that is?
I don't know.
We'll post a picture of that too. Okay, so some of the other things that somebody mentioned Trump being like a lion who roared.
Yeah.
I have in my notes, yuck.
Yeah, that
governor.
His entrance into the stadium was a little weird too.
Yeah, you seem
like he was a
very
wrestler or something. Like he was a wrestler or something.
Governor Kristi Noem from South Dakota kept preaching on about freedom and opportunity for our children, but I guess she has been living under a rock because book bans.
Yeah.
Don't say gay. The school shootings. What is all of that magically gonna get solved?
Well, all this stuff will continue.
Someone also mentioned inflation will be resolved under Trump. Huh? What? Come on, guys. They say that, but like the wages have stayed the same. Remember the fight just to get $15?
Yes.
And it's still like a huge fight for so many businesses. I also got, is everyone forgetting COVID and Hurricane Maria? Because they're just like, this guy, he's gotten us through so much. And I was just like, no, I remember it being the opposite.
Well, the hurricanes is really going to be the scary thing. I was asking you what you think Puerto Rico's situation is going to be with that. With
him?
With him in charge.
Yeah, I said it's probably just going to be one giant...
Well, like, it's just going to be more...
One giant golf course.
More bounty rolls.
This guy, I swear. I mean, okay, so let's talk about how everybody was preaching Sarah Huckabee, okay? Yeah. She said not even an assailant's bullet could stop him. God, she's saying, he is not finished with President Trump, and I wrote, I wish he was done with him.
A lot of people are putting this God saved Trump thing.
God, it's just screams performative in so many ways.
Like, it just makes it feel that much more like a show.
Of course. Peter Navarro. Do you know why he went to jail?
Why did he go to jail?
Well, then I have to look it up. Oh, that wasn't a bit. That was like a setup for a joke.
No, I don't know why.
Well, anyway, I guess he got released a little bit before the convention.
Okay.
And he said something like...
He's probably one of the January 6 people, you think?
Yeah, and he's like, look, I'm here. I'm free. And that's me. And like basically
no,
giving...
I think he was a government official. Yeah.
I think so. But yes, he wasn't. But why? He kept saying that he was in jail, that it was injustice, that he was in jail. I should have done more research.
He said this line that I think is like very... It's just a very easy line to throw out. He said, he goes, oh, if they can get me, they can come after you.
Yes. Oh my God.
I'm not holding government secrets.
Yes.
I don't do any of the things that I don't.
They're not looking for me, sir.
They ain't looking for me.
Okay. Who else do we have? Following people I was surprised by being on stage. Veterans. Right?
Yes.
Because you hear about this Project 2025, and even though Trump is like, I have nothing to do with that, and we really know it's just like the powers that be behind him.
Yeah. He's at arm's length with stuff, obviously.
Those people he's affiliated with still want to do so much to take away from veterans, which is why it was so odd to me that they were standing on stage saying like he's the guy for us.
Yeah. It was the same thing with the union rep, the Teamster leader.
Yeah, what's up with that?
He was up there talking about, oh, we're going to fight against corporate America. We're going to fight against wage theft, and we're going to fight against anything that's against the American worker. All the people that were there are against the American worker.
Okay, ain't that the truth? Okay, hi.
They were all corporate America there.
Oh my God, I wrote up, because I guess Don Jr. was talking.
Yeah.
And I wrote in my notes, oh my God, shut up, Donald Trump Jr., you're going to jail too, LOL. I think everybody's hoping. Okay, so this is my thing, right? This is my theory. I don't think he really wants to be president. I think he owes some big, important people some favors, and they're going to do whatever it takes to ensure.
That's your conspiracy?
Yes. Do you have a conspiracy based on it?
I have a conspiracy. If we're going with the conspiracy, I can see what you're saying about that, and my whole thought is that it's like if you were in the situation where you didn't want to do something like that anymore, be a leader of an entire nation, and you just wanted to step out, but they needed you to continue because you created this monster behind you.
Yes,
it's like, here's your warning shot.
I mean, okay, so
don't step out of line.
So we were doing some research for the show, and we were one of the things we looked at was the breakdown of this. What is it? The Plan 2025.
Yeah.
What the hell is it called?
Project 2025.
Project 2025.
Yeah.
And while we were doing research, one of the commenters made an interesting point. It almost seems like even though he's trying to push himself away from that project, like I said before, the people that he has around him are who's heavily interested and involved in that.
Yes.
What he seems to be after is revenge.
Yeah.
For people who are his ops.
Who have wronged him.
Damn.
And making sure that his future investments are safe.
Right. So, like, and, you know, obviously he's convicted of all these felonies. Now he wants to, like, fuck around to make sure that the justice system kind of only serves him.
Yes.
Not like the justice system. But
no,
like
he has literally said.
Like the Supreme.
He is going after his enemies.
Yes. Then he was talking about. So he kept. So his speech, which was 90 minutes long, apparently.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He started off real docile, like they try to take me out, but I blah 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 blah, and then quickly it unraveled to the point where he said the immigrant invasion, which I had to rewatch 4 times. Okay.
The immigrant invasion.
I also got a great video where he looks like an alien saying it. So it's saying the great immigrant invasion. And then he, like, at the end of his speech, he talks about, I'm buying your vote. I'll be honest. He says that. He says, I'm buying your vote. Whoa, guys, what is happening? And then he gets the response to him getting shot is what's really scary.
I think that's the part that makes it like makes you really want to wonder about the conspiracy part of it.
Yeah,
because it's like such a perfect situation to build like this hero thought frame.
Yes,
you know, he survived a shooting. Like anybody who survives a shooting, it automatically turns you into a hero.
I need a hero. I hope we don't get charged for that. Yeah. It's gross. There's no other way to say it other than give me a fucking break. What else? JD Vance. What do you think about this guy?
JD Vance.
This sellout.
So he looks like a straight up bro, I guess.
Yeah, you said he looks like Donald Trump's kid.
Yes, he does look like Trump's kid. He looks like a replacement for Trump's child. He's the child Trump always wanted. He always thought his kids could be. I did read about his Venmo showing his true friendships with people. Apparently he purchased some hookers with Venmo.
No.
Yeah, there's sex worker receipts on there. Who puts that on Venmo?
No.
Who puts? I mean,
he also like.
So they're saying like, oh well, it's just jokes. It's just jokes.
Oh yes.
But you're in politics. Like, why would you have that? Why would you continue to do that?
Well, you also see his donors, like who is giving him money.
Yeah, you can see his donors. A lot of Project 2025.
I just think he's a sellout. There's so much footage of him talking shit about Trump, and now he's just like, Trump is the best man for the job, and I'm here to help him. And it's like, I get it. Someone comes up to you that you talking shit is in a position of power, and you're not gonna turn it down.
Yeah.
But also, like, why was Kellyanne Conway there? Like, didn't he talk mad shit about her? Like, all these people that he tried to also get roped into his antics.
He's an ex. I don't know what the wording would be, but he's an ex. That Republican that was like, you guys, we got to get rid of these MAGA people.
Oh my goodness!
And now the MAGA people are like, but we're gonna elect you. Okay, you guys are pretty cool.
Dude, I remember how I was talking to you. I was talking to Manny about this the other day. I never thought I'd say this in my lifetime, but I miss the old school Republicans where they were just like about their money and America, and it was like. They were still racist, but in a more subtle way, not such an aggressive way, more just like a passive aggressive. Yeah, these Republicans have Republicans going, you're not a Republican. Like, I can't believe I just said that to you guys. Like, I miss the old school Republicans. They were more tolerable. I feel like, although stubborn, also may have listened to some stuff. Like, not all of them were enemies.
Yeah.
And yeah, I miss the old Kanye. Like,
I miss the old Kanye.
I can't believe I just said that. After a lot of self-reflection. What I think was also funny was just also this talk of freedom of speech.
Yeah.
But you guys are out here banning books. You got Mom of Liberty?
Yeah.
That's part of Project 2025.
The group, the conservative group?
Yeah. And you're out here talking about freedom of speech.
They're also going to have this is, when we're watching that video where they talk about 2025 and we're looking at the different conservative groups, the one about the media, like it was like a media council.
Yeah,
bro, that's like straight Newsmax. Out of the freaking books, out of the apocalyptic books.
That is Newsmax at its best.
The temple of media.
We're
the media, you know.
I know. The thing. Let me see. He was straight up lying the whole time.
Yeah.
They were fact checking him in real time, and he was just lying. On everything. And it's like, why are you lying? This is why you got convicted of 34 felonies.
What are you thinking before we get to this last part? What are you thinking is we have to look forward to? In the next 4 months.
I think it's gonna get ugly. I wish, I hope that it doesn't, but I think it's about to get ugly. unnecessarily. But and the only reason I think that is because of my experience of being alive during these last few elections and seeing how visceral people are for no reason, just like loud and wrong as possible. I think that it's smart that Biden stepped down because who's old now?
Yeah.
This whole conversation about age is like, oh, what are you talking about? Like, she's at least 20, 30 years younger than Trump. But her running mate, I think, is going to be a big make or break, which makes me even sadder that, we have to have a white man to run with her to even give her a shot. I think if she doesn't win, it's going to be a scary fucking time.
Do you think it's going to be a good SNL season?
Oh my God, Maya Rudolph. I saw like all these tweets about Maya Rudolph's about to be booked and busy paid, okay? We're talking appearances, we're talking skits, we're talking cameos.
I feel like they're in the back, behind the cameras, they're just like, everybody needs to just get ready because we don't know which one of y'all it's gonna be.
One of y'all
is gonna be playing the vice president.
They're not gonna bring Alec Baldwin back to play Trump.
Is he okay now? Like,
is he okay? I mean, they
now?
dropped the charges, but I don't think they're gonna bring him back to play Trump.
Is that all right? Is Lauren okay with him?
I don't know if they gonna bring him back. I don't know, but Maya Rudolph definitely
make him finish that movie.
If you want to call and make a complaint against Manny, please call the number below.
But before you do, what's this story?
Oh my God. Okay, wait, let's wrap this up and then I can... it really has nothing to do with the show, so I want to make sure we get all our good points out.
Yeah.
But anyhow, how do you feel about, like, what are you looking forward to?
I'm not looking forward. That I was mentioning the SNL thing because I think that's the... going to be the highlight of the weeks to come.
Oh, you were talking about something. I came with such serious
No,
it was like my feelings. We're in trouble.
I feel the same. I just think I think it's going to be really important to look at the light side of stuff in the next few weeks.
I think that's a good point. I think there is a lot going on that's going to be heavy, so that is something to look forward to.
It's going to be a lot of serious topics, but let's keep in mind we're a joking kind of country.
How?
So just take a joke. It's a joke. Just take the jokes, you guys.
How crazy though to be like at the possibility of having a black female president. Like we totally skipped the white lady and just would go straight to the black lady. I honestly never thought it'd be in my lifetime.
It's going to be a crazy election.
Pins and needles. Pins and needles. We want to hear from you guys about what you think about it, obviously. What are your thoughts? What are your fears? What are your aspirations? If you want to know what we're up to, you can hit us up at Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube at Bubble Bath Stories.
You can find me at Got No Time For This.
And you can find me at Nicky Trendz on IG. If you're looking for some cool merchandise, you can purchase that on our website, bubblebathstories.co. If you're looking to give us a compliment, a complaint, a compliment, or an event. Oh God, I got a new set of things I'm forgetting. You guys can hit us up on our hotline. That's 347-878-1144.
You got it.
I'm perfect. Okay. Until next time, guys. Bye. Okay, so let me tell you about this story. So, reason number 725, why we're God's favorite sitcom. So, the other day I went to the doctor. I'm taking tests or whatever. She gives me a cup. I have never had such penis envy until I have to fill up a cup for a doctor. Okay?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of this before.
It is the most unhinged process a woman has to go through, okay?
I can't believe it's 2024 and they haven't come up with a new process for you guys.
It's just a hot mess express.
It's just a cup.
So, it works out great because I'm like, I have a full bladder. My stream is strong and heavy, okay? I fill it up to the top. I'm like, this is great. I clean up the mess. Great. And I mean, the cup was full. The cup is like this big. The cup is full.
I dropped the cup one time. I was peeing too much. And I was like, ah!
I set the cup on the sink.
Uh-huh.
this full cup.
And it fell.
And it fell.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about a little drop. I'm talking about had I not stepped back, it would have splashed all over me. Only a little bit got on my leg. So I am literally on the floor of the doctor's bathroom cleaning up the piss because the cup was filled to the top, guys, filled to the top. And I'm like, so I'm just taking out Bounty, and it has one of those machines that makes the noise. So I'm sure everybody was fucking listening. And I was putting the toilet paper, it wasn't toilet paper, but the napkins in the toilet. And then I was like freaking out because I was like, oh my God, I'm not supposed to be putting these in the toilet. So and at this point I put at least 8 in there, and I flushed it and I said a prayer and it flushed, right? So I'm like, okay, great. So I keep cleaning and I keep cleaning. I dry it. I put the stuff in the trash.
Yeah.
There's literally... I went from this much piss to this much. And mind you, I have drained everything that was in me.
Is that even enough for a test?
So that is what I kept thinking. And then I'm like, I'm going to have to go back in there. So I go back and I like literally, I force as much as I could.
Yeah.
And most of it got on my hand. And so instead of this much of piss, it was more like this much of piss. And I was just like, I can't do this anymore.
This is the doctor's office or a clinic?
No, the doctor's office. And so I like cleaned it up and I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to put this away. I want to walk out as fast as possible. No. I walk in there and the fucking receptionist lady's in there. She goes, oh, I thought it was in the clear. She's like, I walk in, she's behind me. She's like, oh, I got a bag for you. I was like, oh my God.
I got a bag for you to put it in.
Because all I kept thinking about was also, I don't have the proper tools. And like, I don't know if the bathroom smells, but I try to clean it as best as I could. Yeah. So I just wanted to get the fuck out of there. Because obviously I am the only person that was in the bathroom.
So any problems go to you.
Right, exactly. So she gives me the bag and I'm like, is this even enough? Is this enough? She goes, oh, it's fine. Sometimes, you just can't go. Meanwhile, in my head, I'm like, oh, no, I went. I went to everywhere. And I just was laughing. Usually, I'd probably cry or I'd be super pissed off. But I just started laughing because the way that the cup fell was just like, It
went boop.
It could have fell into the sink, right? Instead, it fell specifically like on the side of it. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like so it's like the faucet and then the cup.
Where people put their stuff.
Yeah. If the cup would have leaned this way, it would have went into the sink. No, it like perfectly lined with the fucking side of the sink. If I had not jumped back, I would have had piss all over me.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to tell you. That's what happened to me at my doctor's office. And I was like, I can't wait to share this story because...
Well, I'm glad it wasn't for a drug test because they would have been like, ma'am, that's not enough piss.
Oh, my God. Yeah. No, I just wanted to tell you that story because I was like, I can't believe this happened to me. Why did I fill it up so much? What was I trying to prove?
Nice.
But yeah. All right. That was it. That was my story.